be my she get mad. It could be the church I used to go to. I ain't been up since I talked to him that day. I got scared. I was talking to him about cheating on my husband, all kind of stuff. I left him crying. I think he was with him too. I ain't been back right here since that day. Scared to come here. So when I say I know where we could go get some more, we going back right here. I knew where I was coming at. Follow the commandments. But no, I ain't going around telling nobody nothing till I get this together. Once I get this together, I'm gonna be probably standing with the y'all women.
Go ahead on.
Talking.
Go ahead on.
So that's what we do. A lot of that is our land.
Well, let me ask you this. Africa having a hard time right now.
Right.
You know, with water and food, right?
But what?
With water and food, now they getting it. Right? So, all the slaves back then that came from there to us now, they're gonna reap what they sow.
All the slaves? What you mean the slaves?
But I mean, how they sold his mom, his grandma,
Yes, the slave owners, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, give me Isaiah 14.
Bring it out.
Yeah. Watch this. It's gonna blow your mind.
I had to bring it out, couldn't get
Yes,
it
you
out.
did.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Watch this.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob,
Jacob is us. Our forefather was Jacob, his name was changed to Israel. That's us.
and will yet choose Israel.
He said no matter what we do, he's still gonna choose us as a nation.
Let him go. Let him go
And
back.
set
Let
them
him
in
go
their
back.
own
Let him
land.
go back.
Started from the top. Come on, stay in
Book of
listen to
Isaiah,
this.
chapter 14, verse 1.
Bring it out.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob,
He said the Lord, the mercy that we asked for, he said he's only gonna have mercy on Jacob. Jacob is the forefather of the Israelites.
That's
right.
and will yet choose
No
Israel.
matter what they do, he's still gonna choose Israel. We are the true biblical Israelites.
Bring it out.
And set them in their own land.
That's why we're going back to the land of Israel. Go ahead. We're not gonna stay here. This place is gonna be utterly destroyed. He said we're going back to the land of Israel. Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Strangers of the other nations, they coming too. But watch this.
And they shall cleave to the house of
They
Jacob.
don't cleave to us.
They're gonna serve.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
We're gonna take them and bring them to where they're supposed to
And
go.
they're gonna have
Pay
people
attention.
around their
That's
head.
right. Pay attention. Go ahead.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the
We're
Lord.
gonna possess them in the land of the Lord for what?
For servants,
They're gonna be what?
for servants,
They're gonna be servants.
And
handmaids.
Uh-huh.
and they shall take them
We're
captive,
gonna take them captives.
whose captives they were.
Right now we're their captives.
What you call them?
Go ahead.
What you
And
call
they
them?
shall rule over their
And
oppressors.
we're gonna rule over everybody that oppresses. Keep going.
And it shall come to pass
That's right.
in the day of the Lord.
Uh-huh.
In that day, the Lord shall give rest.
Don't y'all want
All
rest?
praise.
Who want rest
All
now? That's
praise.
what we need. Rest.
All praise.
Rest from thy sorrow
Uh-huh.
and from thy fear
Uh-huh.
and from the hard bondage
That's right.
wherein thou wast made
That's
to
right.
serve.
And he said he's gonna give us rest from all this stuff we had to go through.
That's right.
But how do we get the rest? We've been talking about it all day. How do we get the rest?
That's right.
By following the
Bring it
commandments.
on,
Simple.
sis.
It's right. It's simple. It's right. It's not hard. We just give me 1 John 5. Watch this, sister. You love God?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Watch what he say about it. You love him. God.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
Bring it out.
For this is the love of God,
This is the love of God.
that we keep his commandments,
That if we keep his commandments,
and his commandments are not
and
grievous.
they're not hard to us, we supposed to keep his commandments.
That's it.
All of them. None of them go on.
It's not hard. It's hard when you want to do what you want to do.
So we
But let me
saying,
give you
man.
what the brother said. The brother wanted Revelation chapter 21. Verse 12. This is gonna answer your question.
I said they was teaching no course in the Bible that they wanted a compulsory. Y'all read, I never even heard of that.
See what I'm saying?
This is Revelation chapter 21. This is let you
Never
know how
heard
many
this too.
gates.
Watch.
This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 10. He carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descended out of heaven from God. Verse 12. And had a wall great and high,
High wall.
and had 12 gates.
How many gates?
And had 12 gates.
12 gates.
And at,
We was talking about that one gate. He said it had
This is the
12
kingdom,
gates.
sis.
So why they got 12 gates?
and at the gates 12 angels. And the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
That's
Let's go
right,
back
sis.
around here again, right?
That's
Right
right,
when we
sis.
came to talking to you about.
That's
You said
for you.
These are gates.
I know, I got
names,
it.
it has the names of the 12 tribes of children of Israel. So if they got names on them, right? That means everybody can't get inside, get into them. Right? Everybody else can't get in, but these children of Israel, these 12 tribes.
How do you get through them?
God doing the command.
Go ahead on, sis.
Read that, Revelation 22, verse 14.
The book of Revelation.
Who's going to be outside the gates? Who you think going to be outside the gates?
The people that believe in God and keeping His commandments.
Outside the gates.
Outside.
Or the hypocrites and the evil, the demon people.
Let's see.
That's not true.
Let's find out.
The book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do His commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life,
Tree of life is immortality.
and may enter in through the gates
They
into
don't
the city.
get you.
For without
So the people that are without the gates,
are dogs,
what do y'all think that dogs? Y'all think like roof dogs?
No.
Who those dogs are?
Human being.
Huh?
Human being.
What kind of human beings?
I was once because I read the Bible said it like dogs that turn back to their mama.
Matthew 15, verse 21.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you what dogs we're talking about. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to make y'all look at the church a little different.
book of Matthew,
Now this is going to be Christ speaking.
chapter 15, verse 21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon.
Now he was walking through Africa. Coast of Zaire and Sidon is walking through Africa, right? But watch, they had people that wasn't of his nation walking through that. Go ahead.
And behold, a woman of Canaan came out.
Now the woman of Canaan, there was a Syrophoenician, there was a so-called white woman that was going through Africa. When you read Mark, it's a Syrophoenician woman, right? Go ahead.
And behold, a woman of Canaan came out the same coast,
She just lived in Canaan. Go ahead.
and cried unto him, saying,
Now she cried unto Christ, saying what?
Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil.
Walking through that, she said, my daughter got the devil on her. Watch what he do.
But he answered her not a word.
Why did Christ, he's walking around healing people. Why did he ignore her?
And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away,
Well, even the disciples said, send this woman away.
for she cried after us. But he answered and said,
Now he's going to finally answer. Watch what he say.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Well, God sent them only to these people. Same way we're sent to these people. Go ahead. Hold on. Don't finish.
Then came
So
she.
we're trying to find out who these dogs are. Go ahead.
Then came she and worshipped him,
This
saying,
came in worship and saying, go ahead.
Lord, help me. But he answered her and said, It is not meet
Meat means right. He said it's not right
to take the children's
to
bread
take these children's bread
and cast it to dogs.
to who?
To dogs.
To who?
To the dogs.
Who are the dogs that's outside the kingdom?
The people.
The other people that's not on this
The
side.
nations.
That's right.
And he said he's going to make them eat their own mama.
What's a female dog?
A bit.
Right?
We just wanted to get you on camera saying.
Right.
Oh, no. I'm here.
Right.
I
Right.
know, but I'm feeling this.
All praises, sis. All praises.
So
the book.
Hear what I was asking you. See my heart? See all right here?
Yeah.
The Lord
everything was
showed
so
me
wrong,
Yeah.
something bad
right?
Yeah.
about this
And what I
statue.
learned today,
That's right.
everything is the Ten Commandments.
I had to wake up.
Everything.
So
Go
I
back
need
and
to start reading that book from
Hold
the
on.
beginning to the end. Of learning
This
myself.
statue really is a man in a woman dress.
I want Romans.
So we all the same. You ain't no different than me.
We all children of Israel, sis. We all family. We all family, sis.
What you said we've been taught wrong.
Hebrews chapter 5.
All this we brought out? 5 and 12.
5 and
So
12.
we brought out, y'all had, you said you hadn't heard these things. I said,
From a
Never
child.
heard that. I never heard none of this in the Bible. From a child, I was taught to go praise the way.
right,
right.
read that, brother.
Hebrews chapter 5 verse 12. For when the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which is the first principles of the oracles of God.
So we teaching you the principles and oracles of God. You said that you speak in the church. You speak of the Bible in the church to the people, right? But it's saying that we need to be start teaching again because the principles that was taught, y'all never got them.
Yeah.
So y'all out here sinning not knowing that y'all in sin.
Yeah.
Y'all hadn't even found out that y'all been living in sin. Y'all hadn't found out what sin was until we started teaching y'all to sin.
Right when I call first lady on the text phone, I'm gonna call her right now.
She gonna put you back into the Christian home.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
but see, by me being there,
They don't mean nothing.
I'm gonna walk up. You gotta come out.
They gonna run.
Go
Listen,
on, lady.
What's your nationality?
I'm just a woman of God. I'm a Judah.
All right, there you
But
go.
wait, because now y'all confusing me. If she's a woman of God, she's supposed to be doing the 10 Commandments. So if she not doing them 10 Commandments, she is not a woman of
It's
God.
more than that. Look, what we doing,
Right.
listen,
God had
what I told
women
you.
to talk
We gotta
like
teach you.
one
Somebody
now.
gotta teach you
Come
again.
on now, you gotta go
She
back.
don't know, she
So
don't
she
know.
being told. So
Yeah.
after the day, right? So what I'm trying to get to, we didn't know, so now we know, right?
Right.
So what I'm trying to say is, you know, how some of them be, I'm a woman of God, let me do this here and let me do that. After the day, no, you not.
That's right.
No, you not.
That's right, sis. That's
No,
right.
no, you
I
not.
said that.
No, I ain't talking. I'm talking in generally.
And the Bible
It could be my she get mad. It could be the church I used to go to. I ain't been there since I talked to him that day.
Wait.
I got scared.
Look,
I was talking to him about cheating on my husband, all kind of stuff.
Straight up.
I left him crying. I think he was with him too.
Straight up.
I ain't been back right here since that day. Scared to come here. So when I say I know where we could go get some more, we going back right here. I knew where I was coming at.
That's right, sis.
You know what
And
I'm
look,
saying?
praise
you
I'm
know,
not saying that
God,
because of what
some
she's
women
saying.
that want to.
Talking about
They had women went to war when men couldn't go.
Hey, woman, but what she trying to say is she don't want to be confused
Well,
by
she got me.
by pastors
love her
and saying
for
that they the women of God and all
I
that,
love her for
knowing
that.
that they're really
I'm
not
talking
because they're
about
not following the
in
commandments.
the church, yeah.
Right.
I'm
In the
not
church.
evangelizing
Right.
like-
So she know what she got to do now.
When you start picking that false out, what you got?
I gotta
Start following these
stop doing
commandments.
everything.
That's right,
I'm
sis.
gonna be
Start following
honest
the
with
commandments
you.
first before you
Exactly.
start picking out
Follow the
everybody else.
commandments. But no, I ain't going around telling nobody nothing till I get this
They gonna
together.
get it.
Once I get this together, I'm gonna be probably standing with the y'all women
Go ahead on, sis.
talking.
Go ahead on.